What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. The purpose of my channel is bring you the best tech and creativity in terms of photography and videography, alongside with some editing tips and things like that. So it's a mix and match sort of channel. I personally make videos and do photography as a hobby. It's not my profession. While going on trips and while doing different sort of stuff, I get to know about different accessories, and I try to evaluate those accessories, because so many things releases over the time, and the functionality and the marketing of product are totally different. Sometimes you see the product, you think that it's going to benefit me a lot, but in practicality and in reality it doesn't fit in your system. Back in 2019, when I switched from APS-C to full frame and I was traveling for some sort of adventure trip, I wanted to have something very functional to hold my camera while I'm on the move without putting my camera inside my bag. So I was introduced with this Peak Design capture clip. Back in days, it was the first product which was released and which was actually invented, I can say, by Peak Design. It wasn't first time, but they actually made it really very good, and they implemented its functionality and its features nicely. So it was very practical product. It has this screw system. You wrap it around the strap of your bag and you tighten it. And they have their own proprietary base plate for the cameras, which is quite sleek. If you are not using this and you are on Arca-Swiss system, I highly recommend you have this plate. It's very light, it's very thin, and it fits around almost every Arca-Swiss system, not the bigger ones. So you need to have this clip in order to use this. The system is very straightforward. You install this base plate under your camera and you slide your camera like this, and this is how your camera stays on your belt. And when you want to release it, there's a side button. You press that side button and you pull it up. It was very practical. It was very good. I used it a lot. With the passage of time, things changes and your camera gear as well, and you progress, or you keep getting new things and starting to get new systems as well. So after getting my main camera of videography, that is FX3, from which I'm shooting right now, when I got that camera, I needed to have some sort of cage on it. So after searching about so many camera cages from so many different famous brands, I ended up buying Falcam cage. It was very precise. It was in different parts, so you don't have to have like everything on the camera. If you don't like the upper part, you can take it off. So it was very minimal and it was very good, and color complements the camera a lot. That camera case comes with Falcam F38 base plate, which is built right into the camera. So technically you can't use that base plate with this capture clip. So this capture clip was having on my bag, and I was only using my A7 IV with it, because my A7 IV had this proprietary base plate of Peak Design. I was comfortable with it, everything was going smooth, but things started changing when I purchased this Ulanzi 0F something travel tripod, the carbon fiber one. That tripod comes up with the head, and that head only supports F38 mounting system, which is Falcam and Ulanzi's proprietary plate system. This plate can mount on any other Arca-Swiss system, but it doesn't go with these type of proprietary system, because these plates have some sort of these grooves underneath them, so they guide through these locking system. It's Arca-Swiss with a blend of their own system, right? So after getting that tripod, it was obvious that I cannot use this Peak Design plate under my A7 IV. So I took out the plate from that tripod and I put that plate on it. So technically, Peak Design capture clip was useless for me. I was having it on my bag because there is another accessory of Peak Design where you can have this GoPro sort of clamp, and you just slide it on this capture clip, and then you mount your GoPro on it, or maybe 360 camera, and you can have that POV sort of setup. Technically, it was useless. So when I was planning my Turkey trip, I was very confused, and I wasn't very decisive that what should I do, because my main tripod is now Falcam Ulanzi 0F. I don't know, I always don't get the name of it. So first I thought that I should put some sort of another base mounting system on top of the current mounting system and install that F38 plate underneath that mount, and then use every other mounting system, the Peak Design one on this one and that one. So that's how I can utilize my Peak Design clip on my bag. But that wasn't very practical. So scrolling through these sort of accessories, I got to know about Falcam F38 Quick Release Kit for camera backpack. So this backpack clip I got to know about, it is from Falcam. Falcam and Ulanzi, it's the same company. The best thing I later found out that this system not only can take F38 plate, it can take Peak Design plate as well. Not only Peak Design, any plate, Arca-Swiss plate, which is this thin, you can use on this system. Press of the button, I can release it. This is my F38 and Peak Design plate as well. So you can use it as well. See, it's very easy. By the way, Ulanzi also did one very good thing. They introduced a new base plate, which is from one side F38 and from the other side, the plate is Peak Design. But I have two sets of these capture clips. Second option was I get another plate and put that plate underneath my FX3 current cage, which make it a little bulky. And I can use it with that. So later on, I got to know about this thing, which I told you before. And one thing I really like about this system, rather than this one, I love the build quality of Peak Design. I mean, no one can match it. But installing it on the strap is kind of a pain. It has this screw system, this thumb screw system, I can say. You just keep using your thumb to unscrew it. There is no way you can have some Allen key or some sort of, screwdriver to tighten it or lose it. You have to use your thumb. And trust me, when you tighten it, it just gives you a very sore feeling on your thumb for a quite long period of time. So in comparison to Peak Design, installing this Falcam backpack clip is very easy. They use this thread, you can say, or anchor. So what you do, you wrap it around the strap, on the back of your strap, and then you pull it and place it on your desired groove, and then you close it. It's that easy. No pain, nothing. It's that easy. And then, just like Peak Design, you easily can slide in your camera and it's locked, automatically locked, unless you press this button and slide it out. So this thing made my life so easy. On one shoulder, Falcam backpack clip, and on one shoulder, Peak Design capture clip. By the way, I'm a huge fan of Peak Design company, as a product. They have awesome bags. I have one bag of Peak Design. I have a strap of Peak Design. I was using these things before Falcam came into my life. The second thing which I use all the time when I'm on the go is this Peak Design strap. Whatever you call it, this is a strap of Peak Design. This was a very smart invention from Peak Design. Later on, after Peak Design, everybody started making these type of stuff. But before Peak Design, nobody was doing it. The camera strap system was very bad. You have to put the camera strap inside these small loops, and then these are always fixed. Taking it out and putting it back wasn't easy. So everybody used to have these straps hanging around their camera all the time. I wasn't that kind of person. I hate shooting with camera strap on my camera. So when I purchased my first full frame camera, this was decided that this is going to be my camera strap, because back then I used to go for street photography a lot. So for that, it was very good. So it is very easy. You install these anchors on your camera, and then you slide it and it lock into place. This is how it is. And if you want to take it out, you push it, you slide it out, you push it, you slide it out, it's free. Right after using it on my first street photography, I got to know that there is a big problem. There's a design flaw, you can say, or maybe I'm too choosy. After taking out my camera, it was very difficult to keep it like this. Sometimes it was, sliding out of my shoulders. I was looking for it. It felt so many times from my shoulder because you are on the move. So what I did, I installed another loop, this anchor loop here. So whenever I took out my camera from it, I used to clamp it with that anchor, so it doesn't comes out of my shoulder or my self. But it wasn't very easy. Taking out the camera and then putting it, putting all these anchors one by one, it wasn't very easy. I kept using it. There was no other way. But I wasn't very happy with that. Later on, while I was searching for this sort of thing, I got to know about Falcam's and this clip. let me know the name of it. Okay, the name of this product is Falcam F38 Shoulder Strap Quick Release Kit version 23142. It wasn't a hard decision for me to take. I just clicked the buy button and got it. And trust me, it just changed the way I use this strap. So instead of installing these anchors on my camera and putting it in or out, I install these anchors on this quick release strap system like this. Now it becomes a circle. So my one problem was solved. Then even if I take out my camera, it's not falling away. So now with this thing, it's very easy. The camera is like this. You can use it, and if you want to release it, just release it like this. You can leave it. So this thing is very good. So I highly recommend you, if you are adding this type of stuff, and if you are new to photography and you are getting to know about these type of accessories and you want to buy these, definitely consider this Falcam one. I'm not paid. This video is not sponsored by Peak Design or by Falcam. These are my own purchases. Definitely consider this if you want to have freedom and you don't want yourself to be tagged along with certain brand. So Falcam is a win-win situation. And if you think you are like not going to add something, Falcam sort of thing, and you are photography enthusiast and you are always going to have this plate underneath your camera, then Peak Design is perfect. But installing it and taking it out is a real pain. It's not very easy. Most of the time when I wanted to switch between my camera bags, I never take it out, because taking it out and tightening it and loosening it is a big pain, and it's a very sore on your thumb for quite a long period of time. But with this capture clip or this clip quick release system, I am really very happy. And above all, they have considered making a plate with Falcam F38 and Peak Design as well, which is very thoughtful. No other brand do this, but they did, definitely. So people can like keep using their old accessories along with the new ones. Usually what we do, whenever we buy new accessories and which are proprietary, we had to throw away or maybe sell our older ones because they doesn't fit, they doesn't go along with each other. But Falcam did it. I'm really very amazed by their decision. So this was the video I wanted to make, and I wanted to tell you guys that how good it is to have these type of accessories. They make your life so easy, and they make your shooting system so practical that you don't have to worry about your camera, where to put your camera. It's going to get dirty, or maybe you just leave your camera somewhere. You put it to just tight your shoe, and you are having so many things in your mind, and sometimes you leave your gear behind. With this system, it's not happening. So I highly recommend you go, if you go these type of shoots, if you travel, get one capture clip by anyone, or if you are getting this strap system, I highly recommend. There is no other system than this one. So this was my video. I hope you liked today's video. If you liked today's video, give me a thumbs up and tell me in comment which accessory fits in your system and which accessory you like the most. Definitely tell me in the comments. See you in the next one. Till then, peace.